All right, we're going to move to our service door. It's full, jam-packed. I took the liberty of throwing a couple of non-club related things in here that I thought would be important for you all to know about. This is that St. Vincent is looking for volunteers to help prepare their food that they're going to be handing out on Thursday. If that's something you're interested in, there is the person to contact. And Amanda, could you type that into the chat for me before I go on so that it's there in case people want to do that? I may be going down to the Healy Senior Center in Redway to help them with their meals because I'm not getting together and cooking anything, certainly not cooking a turkey. So it's just something to think about. It's a harder time than usual for people who are living on the street or low income who've lost their jobs. It's a really hard time. So I think just being aware of that right now and doing what we can to help others. You got it, Amanda? Great. So
got it.
Thank you. Great, thank you. Great. And then this one is a little self-serving. Well, so I'll pay $1. If you want to help enrich the lives of local older adults who are living in long-term care facilities, the Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program is accepting cash donations and gift cards. They're going to buy gifts for people in the local skilled nursing facilities. And the people living there often some of them don't have family around and right now people are struggling to be able to even visit their loved ones in facilities. Even it was allowed. We're struggling to allow it indoors, and with the weather, it's really difficult. So the Ombudsman Program is stepping up and going to be collecting gifts. So if there's anybody interested in that, if you don't catch this, you can ask me and I can get you that information. And then our frontline worker thingamabob, who'd like to update the club on what we need to do now with this one? Because it sounds like we need nominations, is that correct? Dustin, are you going to talk about that, or could you talk about this, or who's talking? Who's talking?
Somebody's talking.
Somebody else want to talk today?
Go ahead, Dustin.
Go for it, Bob.
Okay. So Ed has created a page for us on our web page that I'll put in the chat. And everyone is free to go to that page and nominate a frontline worker to be entered into a drawing to win one of 20 gratitude baskets. We have our first nominee already, Patrick Johnson, who is out swabbing noses for UIHS. But we've got 15 bags coming from our club and 5 bags coming from the Mad River Rotary Club. Everything's all set up I need to just fix the link on the little flyer that I have. I'll send that out today for people to post on Facebook. Cam was doing a radio ad that's going to be going out. I know, Crystal, right? I totally love this idea. And the bags, again, AJ, that was AJ's idea to give the bags for our project. So the drawing will be held on December 4th, and winners will be announced on the 5th. And then we're going to be delivering bags to people at their place of work. And we're hoping that Maggie can be a part of that, and we'll be able to take pictures as we're delivering these goodie bags to people. See? Is that everything? Does anybody have any questions?
I have a question, Barbara. Are we going to be recognizing or acknowledging all of the nominees with like a card or something?
So we're asking people to, when people nominate, we're not asking for a physical address, we're asking for email and text. And so we will be sending an email to everybody just acknowledging them, but we won't be sending any physical cards or anything. And we're asking for nominations for frontline workers in Northern Humboldt County.
All right. Thank you. it's moving along great. And when are we, is there a deadline for this?
The December 4th is the deadline for nominations. And yes, to Stephanie's question, you can nominate more than one person.
Great. Great, thank you. Backpacks for kids. We need to chat about this a little bit. Was that going to be you, Lisa?
Yes, I would like to chat about that. So Backpack for Kids, I want to thank everyone that has stepped up and signed up this last couple months, packing and picking up the food and hosting it at your home. That's been wonderful. We have Stephanie, next week we're dark, but the following week, Stephanie Lane has signed up, and she could use some help packing, I believe, unless Stephanie, you already have that covered. I don't know if you're hosting at your house or not, but because I didn't see that. But if all fails, you can always bring it here and we can pack it here and work out the delivery. That's not a problem. I have 2 more slots for just for December, two more pickups in December, and then we go to the next group of our Rotary Club. So I would really like people to look at the Sign Up Genius. You're in that first. I'll send out a new list of the people that are in the fall program. And if you could step up for just the last 2 that are in December, that would be wonderful. And then I will send out the winter list just right before Christmas, so that then other people can sign up. But I'd really like to see more of our club getting involved in this. This is really a wonderful program, and it just warms your heart when you go down and you pick up the bags and see these people that, you know, have been working so hard to feed all these kids, and then you go to the schools and deliver, and just how they've got it so organized. But they really, really need our help, and so it would be really nice if everyone could step up and give a little bit.
Thank you, Lisa. It is important, and it's very, it's kind of lonely if you pick up the bags and have to pack them all by yourself. That kind of feels like it's not how this club does things. So please, please, when you know who's picking them up, reach out to that person and create a team. Because even if it's just 2 people doing it, it's still you're not all by yourself. So.
I like to say that it's a great little family activity, or your home pod activity. Doesn't really take that much time to do, but it is something that you can focus and you feel good about participating in. So take that opportunity. You only got a couple spots available to you, that fall group left, and so on. It's just a good thing to do.
And John will be sending out the Sign Up Genius. He sends it out weekly, so it's available there for you to sign up. And then Mike Pazian is helping immensely also in the program. So the 3 of us together are just trying to, get it out there, get it all done. So that would be wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you, everybody. Yes.
Maggie, this is Bryn. Could I say a few words real quick?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so thank you. I own Coldwell Banker Sellers Realty in Arcata, and we do an annual holiday party where we cram as many people into our building there as possible and all celebrate together. We're in our 50th year as a brokerage in Arcata, and obviously we're not going to be having our holiday party this year, which is kind of ironic being our 50th year. But my business partner Ellie and I have kind of been thinking of what we could do instead of that. And what we've decided is that we're going to take the budget we would normally spend on that party and make a donation through Rotary to Backpacks for Kids. So we're going to be donating $1,111.11 to Backpacks for Kids. And Ellie and I could maybe come at a later meeting and kind of talk about that a little bit more, but I wanted to just let you guys know, since we're on that topic, that that's what we've chosen to do this year. So hopefully that'll help out.
Wonderful.
That's awesome. I wanted to ring the bell, but I was afraid you'd all run it off and leave. But yes, that's a bell ringing moment. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That's going to really help because we are increasing our budget for Backpacks for Kids because of the need. So that will really help us fill that gap. Thank you so much.
And our 20 agents in my office, we all normally send invitations out to all of our past and present clients, real estate clients, and this
and there'll be some changes that we'll have to orient you to, but we're going to go out there unless we're not like the Postal Service. So, wow, that could be a loaded statement, but we're not like the Postal Service. So we're not going to be out in snow and sleet and dark of night. We are only going to be out in decent weather. So that's being organized by Community Service Committee, who had their meeting a couple nights ago.
Can I say something, Maggie?
Yeah.
That's also my birthday, so as a birthday present, I want y'all to show up to this and help clean up.
All right. That seems like a reasonable birthday present. And that's all you want for your birthday is a clean highway?
That's it. That's the one.
That's cool. Thank you so much. We'll do it.
On that day, Justice for Josiah, there's an event, a Justice for Josiah event. Charmaine Lawson, who is DJ's mom, always gathers coats for the cold. And so on that day on the Arcata Plaza from 10 to noon, we'll be collecting money and new jackets for the cold.
Ooh, so we have 2 events happening, and we encourage everybody to participate in one of those. Those are both, that's really important. Thanks for bringing that in, Rumi. So Terry, we talked about you doing a Polio Plus update, and then we didn't talk about it again. So I don't know if you're prepared for that. If not, we can hold off on it. But I did want you to, if you know the numbers, let people know what our final numbers were for our Polio Plus effort.
We donated over $2,000, and with other donations that we got beforehand, we have more than met our polio goal for this year. And so we'll let Bob Rogers know. Well, he'll see it on the report sooner than I could probably tell him, but the check will get there tomorrow for part of it. So I really appreciate everybody's generosity over those 2 meetings, the one that we had with him and then donating our final Friday proceeds to Polio Plus. We live in crazy times, and I know there are lots of demands on all of our discretionary income, if we have any discretionary income, and I really appreciate the generosity of this club. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Terry, and thank you, everybody who participated. That really, what I did is I went to my Rotary Direct, and I just clicked. You go in there and you do a few clicks, and you can set up a monthly automatic donation too. So I'm doing $10 a month and join the Polio Plus Society by doing that. So I'm in 2 societies now. I'm just high society.
You're just a social girl, you are, Maggie.
And I don't even have to leave my home, which makes it awesome. Okay, we want to give a quick update on this. We've done a lot, but I thought we should remind everybody what's happening. And if you snooze, you might lose. Let's just put it that way. Lisa, do you want to share anything with this?
Yeah, so, excuse me. So as of yesterday, we've decided to up the number of bags that we're going to be making. And instead of making the 150, we're selling out so quickly. We've sold 115 already, and we just put it out like Monday. So 20 of the bags are going for the essential workers. So, and then we'll have 180 for us to sell. But we only have 65 left right now that are left. And we just really feel like it's really going to go over this weekend. We possibly could sell out. So if you want to get a bag, you should buy it now. If you want to get it for anyone else, you should get it now. Another thing that has come up is I had asked last week about everyone contributing $25 to help with the support of the matching that we're giving to the vendors for their support of their product. And so if you have time to go on Venmo and put in that $25, that would just really help our budget. We're doing this a little bit differently this year than we've done in the past. In the past, the vendors have always donated all of their product, and this year we're trying to help them out a little bit. I've also got a few new vendors, including Brett Schuler. He's going to make some little mushroom tarts and put them in packages, and so those will be there. But Lost Coast Brewery has stepped up. There's just been a few extras that have stepped in, and I'm up to like 21 vendors now, and it's just turning out to be a really wonderful, successful event. So I'm really happy about it. Does anybody have any questions?
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you to the team that are doing this. It's people want this. People want something warm and fuzzy, and this event, and so it's going to be great, and the packages are going to be awesome. Maybe Lisa, well, shoot, our next meeting will be the 4th, right?
Yes, it'll be just before we pack them. So the plan is, so AJ sent out a Sign Up Genius. We don't need that many people for packing, but the plan is like we're picking up everything the week of November 30th from all the vendors. And then on Saturday morning, we're meeting at the Griffin. We'll be packing them, and then we have a curbside pickup from 3 to 5. Which I think there's a correction on the website. I think that says 3:30 to 5:30, but the poster says 3 to 5. So we need to correct that.
Okay.
But other than that, get your bags or your gift packages, because they're going to go quick.
Great. Thank you, Lisa. And could you bring one of them packaged up to the meeting on the 4th so we can show everybody just for fun?
Yes.
And if they're sold out, you'll see what you're missing. And if you bought one, you'll see what you're getting. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the vendors that I had listed before. I think I got most of them. So if you know these people, you see these people, thank these people. They're doing their bestest in really rough circumstances, and we want to support them. So, and I'll have this up again so you don't have to. We're going to raffle now. It's raffle time. Mr. Nick, there.
All right, so today's pot is $50, and we are gonna see if we have a big winner today. All right, so today's winner is Dick, because Dick likes to buy a lot of raffle tickets so that he wins. And $5. So I'll send that to you on Venmo, and good luck next time.
Thank you, Nick. Way to go. Yeah, Dick always wins. You have to play to win. I hardly ever get my name drawn because I forget to buy tickets, so I'm not mad about it. You gotta put the money in to get the money out.